Did you know there was 415,129 children in the foster care system? That was reported September 30th, 2014 by the Adoption and Foster Care Analysis Reporting System. My name's Thomas McCrae, and I want to inform you about what foster care is and how important it is. There are thousands of children in our world today, bouncing from home to home or roaming around on the streets looking for a home. The foster care system is there to help them. They place them in homes until the immediate family members can get the care that they need to bring them back into the fold of their family and project a more healthier lifestyle for that child. Sometimes that doesn't work. And when that doesn't work, then the foster care system switches to a permanency. And those are the topics that we're going to talk about. I'm going to help you try and see the important points in foster care system and why they're important. What is foster care? A lot of people have questions about what foster care is. Oh, I see you have a son and daughter now. Are they yours? Oh, they're not. Oh, they're foster care kids. So they must be troublemakers? See, that's wrong. What the foster care system actually is a great institution that can actually help benefit families and children. The foster care system pushes first and foremost reunification with the parents. Whenever a family is having troubles or a child is being neglected, it gets reported to OCS here in the state of Alaska, the Office of Children's Services. And from there, an investigation goes out to the house. An investigation gets put forth to see what is going on. If they deem that there is some type of sexual, mental, or physical abuse, or neglect, or safety issues for their health and welfare, the child is removed and put into the state custody. Then you have foster parents. Somebody like myself. I am a foster parent. I'm a foster parent of 6 great children. These children that go into foster care have the opportunity to go back to their parents. That is the first and most important thing that any foster care parent needs to understand. That reunification is the most important thing. If reunification fails due to the biological parents or family members not staying on the path and doing what they're supposed to do to keep their lives healthy and project a safety lifestyle for their child, then it switches to permanency. And what permanency is where the state will take away the rights of the parents and then they give them to a foster care parent or family that is hoping to adopt these said children. So it's important to understand that the foster care system's first mission is reunification. When reunification fails, then it switches to a different block for what all foster parents call is the forever home. And that is when the foster care parents have the opportunity to adopt the child or children if family members of the family do not wish to go down that route. Now, that being said, let me tell you a little bit about my experiences being a foster parent. I got into the foster care system 6 years ago to adopt a boy that has had a really hard time with life. I met him in church, and from there, they tried reunification 3 different times. And 3 different times this failed. This child had bounced around from foster home to foster home. And then when he came to us, we said that we would do everything we could to benefit his life and to make sure that he has a healthy lifestyle. We adopted him 3 years ago, and today he is the happiest and most joyous person. Foster care parents also have after adoption, have the time to incorporate the biological parents into their own families. depending on what type of the adoption it is. But the next question would be, how can I become a foster care parent? You can go to your local agency near you, to OCS, or if you go to any foster clubs, or you can go to adoptuskids.org, and it can tell you exactly how you can take your steps to become a foster parent. But some of the important parts of being a foster parent is that being a foster parent is a very big and life-changing decision. Being a foster parent does not just mean you accept a child into your home and the child is safe and sound under your roof and you don't supervise the child. Being a foster care parent is much more than that to me. Being a foster care parent is taking this child in, whether it be a boy or a girl, a baby, a toddler, or a teenager, and accepting this child as your own and proving it to this child with your actions. What you will learn in foster care is that first and foremost, you go to an orientation meeting. First, you learn about the children in foster care and the types of issues that you may run across or into while the child is with you. You will learn about the roles and the responsibilities of being an adoptive and or foster parent. The processes that you will need to go through to be a foster parent. And then they will teach you the journey that you're going to take to the road of adoption or the road of staying a foster parent. No decision needs to be made after that orientation. You can decide that it's too much. You can decide that you want to keep going through. So it's important that you ask questions, and it's also important that you take notes. During these orientations, you may see that there are some real challenges and conflicting events that run into your life. And that's okay, because not everybody is meant to be a foster parent. In conclusion, there are many children out there that need a home. Maybe you're the person for this, and maybe you're not. Being a foster parent is a big responsibility. And it is also the world's biggest joy in my mind. I hope that in some way you can pay this forward and help out a kid today that is tomorrow's leader. Thank you.